Welcome back, everyone. This is TreyCon here, the gaming statistician. I just want to talk about some events going on right now that you can get a lot of Igorok tokens, Lord Zomm tokens, and Overlord Executem tokens, but most importantly, actually, an Igorok skin. So the tokens you can get for Lord Zomm are pretty easy just by completing challenge mode dungeons using Lord Zomm. And his tokens are difficult to get, so it's pretty easy actually quest here to get those tokens. So I suggest making sure you do all those. You can also get Igorok tokens by completing trophies from raids, and then that's how you get the Igorok skin as well. You can see 2,000 trophies from attacking in raids. Now that would be pretty tough just using gems, but with a new Ether shop, you can actually buy raids using Ether every day, so you can get another 8 raids every day to help increase the amount of trophies you get. And if you really want this Igorok skin, it's probably something you're going to have to do or spend some gems to buy extra raids as well. Now, the Ether Shop, there's been a lot of controversy about that lately. I'm not going to really share my opinions on that in this video. I might make another video about it soon. I know a lot of people are unhappy about it. I'm a little bit unhappy about how that has kind of come along with this extra thing with how portals work differently now. But like I said, I might talk about that in a different video. But let's go ahead and go to the campaign. I'm just going to go ahead and run a Chapter 4, finish Chapter 4 off with Lord. I'm going to use Lord Zomm at the same time when I finish off Chapter 4, and that way I can get some Leonidas tokens as well as start working towards Lord Zomm tokens from finishing challenge mode quests with Lord Zomm, and also get a whole bunch of Leonidas tokens from the quest for Leonidas tokens. You usually get about 17 at the end of every chapter. Who am I looking for here? So I'd want to grab a couple green heroes. There's some red ones in there, some blue ones, sorry. Oh, actually, looks like I can't use. So this one, this challenge dungeon has a few heroes that you're not allowed to use. So I was looking for a couple of these Tsume and Chief Nubnub, and I was going to use them, but you can't use them. So let's go ahead and choose somebody else. I kind of want to bring along a hero, so Yasmin isn't a great hero, but I'll just bring her along, and then maybe somebody, like I got a pretty strong Black Diamond here. She can do a lot of damage, so I'll bring her along for damage. So let's go ahead, enter this dungeon. It's an epic dungeon. Yes, I want to actually face this epic dungeon because I want to beat Chapter 4. So here we go. Let's see how this looks. See how difficult it is. There are probably going to be a lot of rooms. We come in here. Lord Zomm isn't super strong for me yet. Hopefully during this event I'll get at least a few more tokens for him, start moving him closer to 4 stars. I find that once heroes get to either 4 stars and 2 ascensions, or 5 stars and 1 ascension, that's when they actually start to become pretty good. Anything less than that, and I feel like they're pretty weak. So Bladestorm is quite strong. She is actually right now at, I believe, 5 stars and 1 ascension. I almost have the extra Celestial Evos I need to get her 2nd ascension, and Black Diamond at 5 stars and 2 ascensions will be, or otherwise fully ascended, will be really powerful. So my Igorok is 4 stars and fully ascended, so like I said, that's really like where I try to get heroes before I start using them very much, is that point where they are up to at least 4 stars fully ascended or 5 stars 1 ascension. And I'm definitely going to have to keep working on my heroes because these challenge modes get quite difficult really quickly. So they're still not too hard. They're definitely starting to ramp up in difficulty a little bit. I think that little guy actually might have had an orb buff on him, so I'm going to have to start putting orb buffs on my heroes. But now we're coming to the boss fight, so let's see how difficult this one is. So it's got these little guys, these little back guys are really hard to hit. They can be really annoying. They tend to dodge fairly frequently. Ooh, so that did a lot of damage to Black Diamond. That's pretty risky. I'm going to have to start healing right away. And I'm going to go ahead and use Taunt from Iogorok. That way Black Diamond will hopefully not get hit too often. Instead of using Team Mend, I'm actually just going to go ahead and heal her up. If there's a big AoE attack, then I might start using using her heals, and I'm glad I kind of saved it because Igorok is now getting kind of low. So the next time I get to Yasmin, I'm going to go ahead and use her heals to get Igorok up because he's going to be getting hit for a while now still because of his taunt. So hopefully I can get rid of another one of these bats, which is good. So now there's not as many bats left. Igorok is taking some damage, which I don't like seeing. And I really want to make sure I get 3 stars. I don't want to get 2 stars. If I get 2 stars, I pretty much have to do the dungeon again. That's really the goal, to get 3 stars. So I think it's probably time now to really start buffing up my heroes with some of those orbs as well, some of the heroes I use more frequently, just because these challenge mode dungeons are going to quickly start to get more difficult. Let's use his ability. See if I can, there we go, one-shot that back guy. I'm going to go ahead and put a big heal on Igorok here, so it will block the next attack on him. He won't take any damage, and it heals everyone up and offers some heals, so it's really nice. And that should help me get through to finishing this off. I don't know how much damage this guy can take. So 2100. He looks like he's got about 20,000 health or something along those lines. So it's going to take a few hits to actually get through here. But these heroes are doing pretty good amount of damage, about 1,000 per hit. We use Black Diamond now. This Blade Storm usually does a pretty good amount of damage. And it looks like I'll be able to 3-star this dungeon as long as nothing crazy happens. Of course, I've said that before, and then there's some weird crit, and I lose a hero right at the end, which can be pretty frustrating. But hopefully that's not an issue here. So silence, that's actually fine. I just kind of want to keep bashing away at him without him doing any damage to my heroes. And a frozen, so that's good. That will give me a few more extra hits without him attacking. And there we go. So a couple more hits and it should be done. I guess I could have taunted there to be completely safe, but he attacked. Ooh, so that was a big hit on Yasmin, but it's only going to be a couple more hits until he's dead anyways. So Lord Zomm from the grave, that's a really nice AoE attack that does a lot of damage and takes away a lot of energy as well. That's a really cool attack to use. So there we go. All right, so another chapter of challenge mode complete. And let's see what I get here. Probably a lot of gems, Leonidas token, and I'll go ahead and collect the quest rewards as well. Hopefully I can get Leonidas to 4 stars pretty quickly. So 60 new gems, that's always nice. And let's go ahead and collect these quest rewards. But the main thing is here, as you're going through, you can get Leonidas tokens. Sorry, not Leonidas tokens, Lord Zomm tokens by using Lord Zomm as you're doing the challenge mode. So if you still need to complete the challenge mode dungeons, I suggest using Lord Zomm, or if you are in more difficult dungeons, then it's probably worth it to continue running easier challenge mode dungeons just to finish off these quests and get the free Lord Zomm tokens, because they can be difficult to get. Thanks for watching. Keep coming back for more.